Hello everyone, my name is Vishal Singh and I'll be teaching you chess today. So in the previous class we had started with defending by capturing the attacker and we'll be continuing that today as well. So let's begin with our class today. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we completed this puzzle in the previous class. So I'll just give you a quick recap about what had happened. So you're playing as black in this one and your rook is being attacked by the rook here at c1. So what you can possibly do is you can defend by moving away, which would save your rook, but then the enemy rook's attack range will extend till your bishop. So you'll be giving away your bishop for completely free, 3 points. So that is not worth. What else could you do? If you even if you move your own rook up and down, that's no good because the enemy rook could still capture you because both the rooks are in the same C file and the rook moves in straight lines, remember. So moving up and down will do you no good. Moving right left will save your rook, but then will get your bishop captured, so not a good option. Why do you want to give away 3 points for free? So what we can do in return is we can exchange 5 points for 5 points. That means you capture the piece that is attacking you. So your move would simply be rook to c1. The enemy will most likely, if he's intelligent, if she's intelligent and logical, would most likely capture your rook as well. Okay, so this was the recap of the previous puzzle. Okay, let's move ahead. All right, now you're playing as black in this. Okay, do pause the video. Look for which piece is being attacked and what the consequence would be if you try to run away or try to defend by interposing, and what you can do. Okay, so you're playing now that hopefully did you did pause the video and you came back. Let's begin. So you're playing as black and the piece that is being attacked is your bishop right here. And not only the bishop but your rook as well. I'll tell you why. If you try to defend by moving away, the enemy bishop's attack range will extend till your rook. It is still, for now, it is only till your bishop. If you move your bishop out of the way, it will extend till the rook and you'll get your rook captured. So you'll be losing 5 points for nothing. It's better if you're losing, you lose 3 points, right? But why should we even give our bishop for free? What we can do is, let's see what happens. If we move away, we'll be giving away our rook, as I said. So moving away is not an option. There's nothing to bring in between that can, defend by interposing. So that is out of the option also. So only thing that is left is defending by capturing the attack. Uh, the enemy bishop is being protected by a pawn. So even if you do capture, you will be captured at the same time in the next move. Meaning you get you take 3 points from the enemy takes 3 points from you. That is still completely fine compared to you losing 3 points or you losing, or worse, you losing 5, right? So this is a fair trade. It's okay to capture the enemy bishop here. So the answer to this was bishop to c3. Quite simple. And the enemy would most likely play pawn to c3. Got it? Quite simple. Let's move ahead. Okay. So in this puzzle, you're playing as white. Pause the video. I've told you what you're playing as. See what is under attack, what can be done, and what is the possible solution according to you. Come back and let's see if our solutions do match. Okay. Assuming you did come back, you did pause the video. Let's move ahead. So you're playing as white, and the piece that is being attacked at the moment would be a rook by the enemy rook. So what can we do? The rook only moves in straight lines. You guys know that. That is up, down, right, and left. Well, moving right and left is not an option because you cannot jump over your own piece. You cannot jump on your own piece. So left and right is out of the option because our path is blocked by the knight on the left and blocked by the pawn on the right. So right, left, let's eliminate them. What we can do is either move up and down. Okay, so moving down, there's nothing that would be protecting the rook. It will be directly be captured by the enemy rook. So we'll be losing 5 points straight away. Not a good option. What if we move our rook to e3, thinking it will be protected by a pawn? Well, yeah, it will be, but then the enemy pawn will just capture our rook. So we'll be giving away 5 points in return for just 1 point. Not a good option, right? And even that 1 point will be captured by the rook. So no, Giving away 5 points, not a good option. Cannot move here. We cannot move here as well because the enemy rook and the enemy pawn and the rook, and not over here as well because of the enemy rook. So the only option left is capturing the attacker itself. We can defend by interpose, that is bringing our knight over here, but then our knight will simply be captured by the pawn or the rook itself. So we'll be losing 3 points again. Not a good option, right? So the only option left is to capture the enemy rook. So our move would be rook to e7. Got it? Very simple. And the enemy will most likely again capture a rook in return. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, a little interesting one. So again, you're playing as white. Please do pause the video, think what could be, what is being attacked, what could be done to avoid that, and do come back and play the video. All right. You're playing as white, and the piece that is under attack would be your bishop. What is threatening your bishop? There are two things: the pawn and the bishop at the enemy bishop. So what can be done? Let's see. The bishop has 4 ways to go, right? The 4 corners. You cannot jump or move to your own piece. So let's get h4 out of the option. Okay, let's get h4 out of the option. This is out. You can capture the enemy piece here at h6, but then you'll be giving away 3 points for nothing. Not for nothing, for just 1 point. Not a good option. So let's eliminate that as well. You can come back here at f4, but then you'll be captured by the pawn. Again, we do not want that out of the option. We can move here at f6, but that's no good. It's the same situation all over again, attacked by a pawn and the bishop at the same time. So moving is not an option. What can we do? Is there anything we can use to interpose? Anything we can bring in between? No, it will take a lot of moves. The only option left is capture the attacker himself. You take 3 points, the enemy takes 3 points from you. A way better option compared to just losing 3 points. Right? This time you take 3 points and you lose 3 points. So fair trade. So the answer to this would be bishop to e7. Quite simple. Okay, let's move ahead. And the enemy will most likely again capture your bishop as well. Okay, so in this one you are playing as black again. You're playing as black again, and pause the video. I've told you what you're playing as. See carefully what is under attack and what can be done again. All right. Okay, so now that you've come back, black is under attack. The black rook is under attack specifically, and it is being attacked by the bishop. Now, we all know the rook moves in straight lines only, up, down, right, and left. Well, up, right, and left, it's blocked on all the 3 sides. It cannot move. It's blocked by its own pieces. It cannot go up due to the pawn, cannot go left due to the pawn, cannot go right due to the king. So let's see what happens if we go down. What if we go here at c5? Well, it will be killed by the pawn. Not a good option. What about moving here at c4? Again, will be killed by the pawn. And we cannot move to c3, c2, c1 also because of the king. So staying there will be killed. Moving down will be killed. And we do not have an option to move towards the right, left, and up. So what can we do? We have to take this out. The rook cannot reach here in one step. It will take at least 3 moves. So we'll have to utilize another piece. We have a knight over here. You guys saw that, right? We can easily take out the bishop using our knight. So we'll be taking 3 points, while the enemy will also be taking our 3 points. That is capturing a knight using the rook. So the answer to this one is quite simple. It is knight to f3, and you have successfully saved your rook. Okay, the enemy will most likely then play rook to f3 as well. Cool. Let's move ahead. All right. So in this puzzle, you are playing as white again. Just a second. Okay, playing as white again, and Okay, I've told you what you're playing as. Think of a possible solution. Come back, let me know. Let's see if our solution is too much. Okay, so you're playing as white. The black queen is threatening your queen. Okay. What you can do is you can move away to escape. There's nothing to interpose between your queen and the enemy queen. So defending by interposing is out of the option. You can move away. There are plenty of options where you can move to. Let's see. If you move to the left, you will probably be safe. But then again, your bishop, the enemy queen's attack range will extend till your bishop, and you'll be giving it away for free. We do not want that. Moving to the right, again the same thing. We can save ourselves, but that wouldn't be a good option either. We can save the queen, but we'll be losing our bishop. We do not want that. So moving away any place is not an option. So what can we do? Moving down towards the bishop is again not a good option because your queen won't be protected here. So you'll be losing 9 points for nothing. 9 points is a lot. That it is the most powerful piece on the chessboard. So we do not want to give away our queen. The only solution to this problem would be capture the attacker again. That is queen to d8. You capture the enemy queen, the enemy will capture your queen. That is rook to d8. And you lose 9 points, you gain 9 points. Fair trade. Okay. So that was all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed I hope you guys learned something and how to defend when your piece has no option to escape or if your piece is pinned like I showed you in the previous example. So that was all for today. I'll see you guys in the next class. Bye bye.